Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a collection and declutter. I'm going to be starting a collection and declutter series. I'm hoping to have a video up a week or every other week, and I'm going to be doing this category by category. Some of these may be more of a collection video, others may be more of a declutter video. It really depends on the category. So I'm going to start off with all of my cream or liquid eyeshadows. So for this first part here, it's one of those little like acrylic containers, like the little lipstick holders, and this is where I keep all of my like Stila liquid eyeshadows. So I'm going to go through and swatch all of these, and if they're dried out, I'm going to toss them out, or if I just really don't like the formula of them, then I'll get rid of them. So these are like the smaller ones. They come in like little sets. So I have Smoldering Satin here. This is very similar to Kitten Karma, so I'm actually going to swatch them together to see, you know, if I'm going to keep both of them, because if they're the same, then I'm just going to keep Kitten Karma. And these pretty much are the same. So you have Smoldering Satin here and Kitten Karma. On camera, they look a little different. Smoldering Satin has a little bit more of like a gray undertone. I'm gonna keep it for now and decide later, but Smoldering Satin would be the one to go. The next one I have is Next to Note, N-O-T-T-E. And this one's really pretty. I am going to keep it because I don't have another color like this. Next one I have is Kitten. So this is like the non-glitter version of Kitten Karma. So it's kind of more of just a straight like metallic sheen. I love that. I'm going to keep Kitten. So then we have Peachy Sheen. This one is a little bit definitely dried out, so I'm actually going to get rid of this one. Then we have Twig, which this is definitely dried out. I'm going to get rid of this one, but this is definitely a color that I probably wouldn't have worn. It's a little bit too deep of a color for me. And then I have Grace, which again is also dried out. These are part of the like Shimmer and Glow formula versus the Glitter and Glow formula. I don't know if that may have affected them drying out or not. So far I'm getting rid of 3 of them. All right, so we have Rose Gold Retro. Oh yeah, that's nice and creamy, still beautiful. Keeping Rose Gold Retro, it's one of my favorite ones. Then we have Bronzed Belle. Yep, still very creamy, beautiful color. I've already swatched Kitten Karma, that's that one right there. We have Enchantress. Oh, that's so pretty. It kind of is like a peachy pinky rose gold color. Very pretty, but it has a little bit more of like a pinky undertone than Rose Gold Retro. So I'm keeping both. And then we have Wanderlust. I think this one is considered a duochrome. Yeah, that one is definitely considered a duochrome. It's got gold to pink shift to it. So I'm keeping Wanderlust. And then we have Gold Goddess, which is just a straight gold glitter. This one isn't as opaque in the sense of it doesn't have like a gold base. It's just straight gold glitter. I am keeping Gold Goddess, and then Diamond Dust is the silver version of Gold Goddess. Same thing. It doesn't have like a silver base or anything, but still beautiful. All right, we have Ballet Baby. Very pretty, kind of light pink. It has kind of like a lavenderish shift to it. Then we have Sunset Cove, which is a pinky purple duochrome. I think it's definitely different enough from Ballet Baby to keep. Then we have Sea Siren, which this one has, it's like a pinky purple but with a strong like blue shift to it. So hopefully you can see that. Then we have Gypsy, and I don't even know how to describe Gypsy. Definitely more on the purpley side, but it does have like a darker like undertone to it. And then we have Into the Blue, which I think there's an eyeshadow from Urban Decay that's very, very similar to this. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It's kind of like a purpley blue eyeshadow. I love this one. I've worn this one several times, kind of done like a smoky eye with it. Very, very beautiful one. And then last one here I have is Perlina. This is a very gorgeous, like pearled color, very similar to kind of Golden Goddess and Diamond Dust, where it doesn't have like a colored base or anything to it. You'd have to wear like a white base underneath it to really make it pop, but I think it's a beautiful, beautiful color. I've worn this a few times and I really, really love it. It has a couple different like multicolored glitters in there, so it's not just a straight like white color. So I think I am going to get rid of Smoldering Satin and just keep Kitten Karma instead. So that's not bad. I got rid of 4 of them, but I already knew that I wasn't going to get rid of a lot of these. So let's move on to the other liquid shadows in my collection. Alrighty, this here is a little drawer from my acrylic organizer, and I have some liquid shadows here. This is pretty much the rest of my liquid shadow collection, and then the rest are kind of like cream eyeshadows, like my ColourPop shadows. So I have these little, I don't remember what these are called. They're part of a set, but they're like the pure eye polishes. I have the eye polish, like a full size of it here, which has the cushion. But like I said, I got these as part like of a little set. So I'm going to go through and swatch these. The one thing I don't like about these are the little applicators. So I always end up having to put like a brush in there to grab some of the product. So this first one is in the color Silk. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. I'm just making sure that it's not the same color as this one. So I'm going to keep Silk. Then this one here is in the shade Your Majesty, which is a pretty like coppery color. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. It's still creamy. This next one is like the yellow gold. It's called Dynasty. I'm going to go ahead and keep these, but I'm going to put them aside because if they're the same as the ColourPop ones, I'd rather just keep the ColourPop ones because those have a wand and I prefer the applicator to those. So this one here is in King of Hearts. I didn't really like this one, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. This one here is in Knighted, and again, I didn't really care for this one as much, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. They're just too deep colors for me, so I know I'm not going to wear them. Now moving on to the ColourPop one, I think I'm going to get rid of this one. This one is called Mothership. I don't know. I prefer the one from Stila Into the Blue over this one. If I'm going to wear a deep dark color, I'd rather wear Into the Blue. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Then I have the color Dragon. This is very, very similar to the Pure one. So I'm going to keep Dragon and I'm going to get rid of Pure's Your Majesty. Next, I have the color Walk of Fame. This is a little bit lighter than Dragon. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. And I think I'm going to get rid of Silk. Oops, excuse me. Then I have Running in Orbits. Ooh, this is pretty. It's got like these like purple like glitters in them. It's really, really pretty. Definitely going to keep that one. I have Moonlit, which I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this one. Again, it's such a, ooh, that's pretty though. I'm going to keep that one because I don't have something like that in my like cream shadow collection. Even though it's a darker color, I think I can still work with it. It's not like super, super dark like these colors right here. So then I have Firecracker. I don't know if I'll ever wear that color. I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. And then the last one here I have is Hard to Empress. Ooh, that's a pretty color. Yeah, that's a pretty color. Even though it's a dark color, I'd still wear it. It's got kind of like a pinkish orangey kind of undertone to it. Think I can still get away with wearing that one. And I'll go ahead and keep this one in Dynasty. Now this one is in the color Satin, and it does have like that little spongy thing. I normally use a brush when applying it. I obviously can't get my fingers deep enough in here, but it is still pretty wet. So I am going to go ahead and keep this one in Satin. Now these are the Butter London Glazing Eyeglasses. The only one I think I'm going to get rid of is this one in Amethyst, because it's just such a deep and dark color that I don't think I'll play much around with, and I'd rather wear color like that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that, and I'm gonna keep these other ones. So I have the color Starlit, Moonstone, and Icing. All right, so then I have this Essence Metal Shock eyeshadow. I've played around with this a few times and I do like it. I do like the formula of it, and it's such a like unique color in my opinion. It's this really pretty like peachy color, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. And then this I got in a BoxyCharm. This is from Cover FX and it's in the color Amethyst. And again, I think it's a very unique color. I don't have something quite like this in my collection. Actually, let me compare it to the Cover FX one. So that's Sunset Cove and that's Amethyst. So Sunset Cove is definitely a lot like brighter and shinier. Amethyst has a little bit more of a purpley undertone, but I think I'm gonna keep them both for now. So yeah, that's not too shabby. I got rid of quite a few things from that drawer. So these are the ones that I am getting rid of. And let's move on to my bigger drawer. Hopefully I can fit the majority of it in the frame. Alrighty, so this drawer here is one of the drawers in, I have like a drawer unit upstairs in my kind of like vanity area. And I decided to store my ColourPop shadows like this. I did declutter a lot of them. I would say I decluttered maybe a third of my ColourPop shadows. So this is what I have left. And I also have some of these. These are from J Cat Beauty. These are the Metal Chrome Eye Mousses. These are all relatively new. I've only used maybe 2 or 3 shades. I've only used these 3 shades so far, and I like them. They're not the best quality, but they were super inexpensive, and I also got them on sale. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep them until they dry out. So I do have the color Champagne Whiz. It's a really pretty pinky color. I'm keeping that one. I have Pixie Dust. I have Below Zero, which is a really pretty mint color. Then I have this kind of like jean colored one is the best way to describe it. It's called Dreamer. So this one here is called Tricky Jester, which is like a standard gold color. This bronze, it's like a bronzy orange one. Orange You Happy. Electra. This is like a yellowish green. Very, very light, kind of like pale yellow, but it has a little bit of green undertones to it. And then this like white one with a pinky shift to it is called Pinky Promise. So again, I'm keeping all of those, and then I know I'm keeping all of these. So this one right here is one of my kind of like luxury buys. I bought this one for my birthday. This is a Chanel cream eyeshadow, and it's in the shade New Moon. I love this color. This is kind of like my special occasion smoky eye, like glitter topper. I love it, love it, love it. So I'm definitely keeping that one. I have the Maybelline Color Tattoo. This is the only one I have left of these. This is in Bad to the Bronze. I may actually pull this into a project pan because it is getting a little bit on the drier side, but is a really pretty kind of like everyday bronzy color. And then I recently picked this one up. This is from Tarte. It's one of their chrome pots. It's called Park Avenue Princess. I got it as part of a set, and it is just so beautiful. But I put this one in here because I think it's more of a cream shadow, and this one definitely has more of like a moussier texture than the Maybelline Color Tattoo. So I would compare it more to like the ColourPop formula. So I'm gonna go through, open every single one of these up, see if they're dried out, see if it's a color that I think I'm going to use, and if not, I'm going to declutter it. So let's go ahead and get started. This might be the longer portion of the video. I have the Satin Luxe formula called 90210. I may actually declutter this one because I don't think it's a color that I would wear. I'm going to put this in a maybe pile. So the next one I have here is Banana Daiquiri. This is an ultra metallic formula. I may organize these eventually, based on like, oh, it's so pretty. It's super, super creamy. I'm going to keep this one. Make sure I close these really, really tight. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever from ColourPop. I may pull this one into a project pan. This is called Waddles, and it is a satin finish, and it is just a beautiful kind of everyday color. It doesn't look much when it's swatched, but it's kind of like a one and done eyeshadow. So definitely keeping Waddles. I think I'm gonna keep most of these colorful ones unless they're dried out. So this one is this is a pearlized one in coconut. So pretty. I don't have a color like this in my collection, so I'm gonna keep that one. Alrighty, let's see another colorful one. I have Cusp here. This is an ultra glitter. Still pretty creamy. It doesn't have a very strong base color. I don't know. I may keep it. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. All right, let's find some of my more colorful ones. So I have Dare here. I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones. It's a beautiful purple with like a blue like glitter in there. Oh, so pretty. Definitely keeping Dare. I have Fantasy, another one of my all-time favorite colorful ones. It's so pretty. It's like a pinkier version of Dare. I have this one here. It's called Envy. It's like a blackened purple. It's like a really, really deep purple. Oh, it's so pretty though. I'm not sure. This one's going to be a maybe. I'll go through all of my maybes in the end. So then I have Stereo. Oh, it's another one of those like darkened colors. I'll go ahead and keep Stereo, and I'll also keep Envy. I'm gonna put those over here. I'm gonna go through like all my dark colors, because if I'm gonna get rid of any, it's gonna be some of these like deep dark colors. I haven't even swatched this one yet. This is called Bay. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it, and it's like, oh, it looks like it's very, very similar to these other ones here. That reminds me of like an Urban Decay shadow. I'm gonna go ahead and keep Bay. All right, so then we have Frisky. This kind of looks like a denim, like a steel denim color. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so beautiful. Don't know if I'll wear that, but again, I'll put it in kind of like this smoky color area. I think these colors would make like great smoky eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep those. All right, let's keep going on kind of like these bluish undertone ones. I don't have that many of them. So I have Sugar, which is a really pretty like icy blue color. Oh, isn't that beautiful? All right, definitely gonna keep that one, but it is starting to get a little bit dried out, but I think we're good to go, but I'm going to keep that one. Then I have Liberty here, which is a silver. It's one of my favorite silvers. Oh, it's so pretty. It definitely has a little bit of like an icy, more like icy blue undertone, but so I am keeping that one. Now let's move on to some of these like white silvery ones. So we have the ColourPop Hello Kitty one in rainbow. Yeah, it doesn't have much of a colored base. It's definitely more of a glitter. I forgot to say, it is a glitter sheer. So this would be more of a topper, but I'm going to keep it anyways, because again, part of the Hello Kitty collection. Then we have Glitterati, which is an ultra glitter. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep that one. And then you have Slay, which is a metallic. This is one of my favorites. I do love this one. So pretty. I don't know, I may end up getting rid of one of these two. So I'm going to put Glitterati as part of the maybe pile and then come back to it later. So then I have Fringe here, which is one of my favorites. This is a metallic finish. So pretty. It's like a very, very light gold. Yeah, that's really, really pretty. So I am keeping Fringe. So I know I'm definitely keeping this one. This is Telepathy. This is an ultra metallic one. This was part of like the Kathleen Lights collection a while ago, but it is such a beautiful and unique color. Keeping that one. This is going as part of like my unique colors over here. All right, I have another one from the Hello Kitty collection. This is French. I have another one from the Hello Kitty collection. It's called Juicy Apple. It is another glitter sheers. I'm going to keep that one. And then I have Crimper, which is a metallic one. It's so similar to the Hello Kitty one. I think I'm honestly just gonna get rid of the Hello Kitty one. I just don't like the glitter sheer formula. So I think I am going to go ahead and just declutter these from my main collection, but kind of like display them somewhere in like, I have like an entire area dedicated to just Hello Kitty stuff, but I know I'm not going to use those. So I'm going to go ahead and declutter those. I have this one here. It's an ultra glitter. It's called Fluffy. Let's see here. Ultra glitters are supposed to be very sheer. Oh, that's actually very pretty. That's actually more of like a metallic color. Very, very pretty. But it's a maybe. I'm not sure about that one yet. So then we have Get Lucky, which I know I'm going to keep this one. This is one of my favorite ones. It says ultra glitter, but I think it's more of like a metallic finish. It's really, really pretty. So I'm going to keep both of those. And then we have Paisley, which is an ultra glitter. Ooh, I may end up getting rid of this one. Ooh, that's actually very pretty. Maybe. I'll put this in the maybe pile. I have Koosh here. It is an ultra metallic, another one of my all-time favorites. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that one. Keeping that one. Amaze, which is a metallic. These are some of the original ones that I had purchased. This one is starting to dry out a little bit, but I know I can revive these pretty easily. So pretty. Keeping Amaze. Alrighty, we have a little Quirky, which is an ultra glitter. This one's really pretty, but it's so similar to Amaze. It's so similar to Amaze. I think I'm just gonna get rid of a little Quirky. Right, so next we have I Heart This, which is a metallic. That is I Heart This, definitely keeping that one. We have Sailor here, which is an ultra glitter. This looks like it's a little bit of a duochrome eyeshadow. It looks very, very sheer. It looks like this one would be like a glitter topper or something like that. That's pretty, but I'm not sure about that. I'll put that one in the maybe pile. Alrighty, next we have Birthday Wish. This is an ultra glitter. It was like their 4-year anniversary or something like that. I am not sure about this one. It looks like it's about the same as the other one that I said I was going to think about, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. Let's move on to some of these like more pinky purpley ones. I'm going to do the purpley ones first. So the first one is Eye Candy. This is a metallic. Very, very pretty. Going to keep this one. Then we have Tinsel, which is a metallic. I know I love this one. I have used this one quite a few times. Definitely like a darker purple, but still very pretty. Then we have Revolution, which is an ultra glitter. Some of these I haven't even swatched. I purchased them and I didn't even swatch them. Ooh, that's pretty, but it's very, very similar to it. I'll go ahead and keep it for now. I don't have that many purples here. So the next one I have here is Set to Sun. This is an ultra glitter. Oh, that's gorgeous. Definitely keeping that one. Then I have Weenie, which is a metallic one. I know I'm keeping this one. This is so creamy and gorgeous. Definitely keeping that one. Next we have Muse, which is a pearlized finish. I know this is one of my favorite ones. I've used this a few times. Oh, that's so pretty. So then we have Friendship File. This is a metallic. This is part of the Hello Kitty collection. Yep, definitely keeping that one. I have another one that's part of the Hello Kitty collection. It's called Small Gift. It's also a metallic finish. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one. It's not as metallic, so I would definitely put a glitter topper or something on it, but I'm going to keep it. Then I have Birthday Cake, which is an ultra glitter. That's very pretty. Definitely going to keep that one. I have Catnap, which is a metallic finish. It's so similar to Birthday Cake. I think I'm gonna get rid of one of these two. I think I'm going to keep Birthday Cake and get rid of Catnap. Next we have Bubbly. This is a satin finish. Very, very pretty. I'm definitely going to keep that one. It's more of a pinky tone, so I'm going to put it over here. This is Tea Party. This is one of my favorite ones. It is a metallic finish. It's like a beautiful, like peachy color. See if it even shows up there. It is so pretty. It's not as metallic as I want it to be, but if you put like a white base underneath it, it really does pop. Sorry if it was a little too far away earlier. I'm going to try zooming in for the rest of this video. So we have the color Puppy Love here. This is a pearlized finish. I think this was when they were doing, like, they were trying to raise money for shelters or something like that. I don't like this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Then I have Flipper, which is an ultra metallic. Put it next to Tea Party there. I'm gonna keep that one. This one definitely has a little bit more of an orangish color, orangish undertone. So I have another one here from the Hello Kitty collection. This one is called Sticker Sheet, and this is a satin finish. It looks more of a matte finish, but you know, it is what it is. This is another one that's a really nice kind of everyday color, kind of like Waddles. So I'm going to keep that and Waddles together. I have Thirsty Girl. This is a very, very popular one. This is a metallic color. Such a pretty color. Yeah, definitely more of like a party color. I'm going to put this with kind of like my smoky eye area. Then we have Millionaire, which is another metallic one. I think this is also another very popular shade. So pretty. Similar to Thirsty Girl, but not quite. This one definitely has like a darker undertone, so this would be perfect for like a smoky eye. Next we have Midnight, which is a metallic one. I may get rid of this one. This one looks a little bit too dark for, yeah, that's too dark and deep of a color for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. Then we have DGAF. It's an ultra glitter. Ooh, this has like a pretty shift to it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Very, very pretty. Oh, that's pretty. I haven't used this one yet. I think I'm gonna set this one aside and actually pull it into my makeup rotation. That is gorgeous. Now I have the color Blaze. This is definitely a very popular shade. Super pretty shade. Definitely gonna keep this. Then I have Kathleen Lights. This is a pearlized finish. It is a beautiful, like, coppery color. Keeping that one. This is one of my favorite ones. As You Wave. This is an ultra metallic. This is an, oh, that's pretty. I don't think I've worn this one yet. Definitely has more of like an orange shift to it in comparison to Kathleen Lights. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it, but I may have to revive this one. Alrighty, then I have Game Face, another super popular one. Oh, it's still so creamy. Definitely like a deeper bronze color. Then we have Lightning Bug, which is an ultra glitter. Ooh, very, very pretty. Ah, very metallic. I don't know. Game Face is going to go in the maybe pile, and I'm going to keep Lightning Bug for now. I have Hello Goodbye, which is an ultra glitter. Yeah, some of these ultra glitters are just really, really pretty. I am going to keep Hello Goodbye. We have here Elixir, which is a matte. I'm trying to remember why I kept this color. I got rid of pretty much all of the mattes a while ago. That's why I kept it. That's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna keep this with my like everyday colors. And then we have White Rabbit, which is an ultra metallic. I don't think I've even used this one. Oh, that's really pretty. Ooh, that's pretty. I'm going to keep that. And then we have Lala, which is an ultra metallic. Yep, definitely gonna keep that one. So I think I'm going to actually... I think I'm gonna keep Game Face. It's different enough and it's not as like glittery or metallic as some of these other ones. Let's go to Cusp. I think I'm going to keep Cusp. I'm going to get rid of 90210. Let's swatch these again. So we have Glitterati. I I think I'm gonna get rid of, no, I'm gonna keep Glitterati. I'm gonna get rid of both Paisley and Sailor because I just don't think they are unique enough, and I have some like Stila glitter things that I like better. So yeah, that looks pretty good. I got rid of, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of them. So that's not bad, especially considering the fact that I had already gotten rid of a third of them already, and then everything that I kept is not completely dried out. Colors that I will actually use, kind of narrowing down my ColourPop collection. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you do. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I currently post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then on Sundays I'd like to post a plan with me, and I am starting a weekly makeup basket, like trying to do a bi-weekly thing. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.